Sweet Science Brothers coming to you live from NYC. What up, YouTube boxing fans? It's your boy Av. And I know it's been a while. I've been real busy. A lot of family stuff, a lot of work stuff. You know, I'm a guy who's always on the hustle, always in the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Just like all of you. So I haven't been able to put anything together for a little while. You know, anyway, I'm back. Make some videos. And right now I just want to make this quick video. I want to talk about the Don, the man himself, you know, one of the members of the Holy Trinity, what I like to call HBO's Holy Trinity. I want to talk about Terrence Crawford. I'm a massive, absolute massive fan of Terrence Crawford. Triple G and Kovalev, of course, as well. You know? But Terrence Crawford, he is, you know, he's just a legend. That's it. I mean, I just like the guy. I like the way he fights. I like the way he puts things together. And we're going to talk about Terrence Crawford because on Saturday, this Saturday, he's fighting Hank Lundy. Now, listen, I wanted to, you know, this is Terrence Crawford we're talking about here. You know what I'm saying? And I want to talk about him, and I want to make videos about him, but I wasn't excited about this Hank Lundy fight. And I mean, now that the fight is approaching and we're upon, like, you know, the dawn is upon us this Saturday, you know, the excitement is coming. I'm feeling it a little bit. You know, it's hard to get excited with a guy like Hank Lundy because, you know, I know my man Terrence Crawford's going to whoop his ass. I know there's no, you know, he's going to destroy Hank Lundy. He's going to splatter him, bro. He is going to splatter this guy. I mean, anyway. So that's why I haven't really, you know, I wasn't able to talk much about it because it's like, well, how can I hype this fight? How can I make videos about this? I know what's going down. Terrence Crawford's going to take this guy out. You know? It is what it is. It's just he's taking this guy out. There's no way. Hank Lundy, let me tell you something. You're a dead man. Saturday, Hank Lundy, hammering Hank, you're getting hammered, buddy. You're a dead man. I'm sorry. I'm sure you're a great guy, a great person in real life. And I hope you don't get seriously hurt or anything, but you know, you're a dead man walking, bro. Terrence Crawford's gonna. I'm telling you, man, you're just like a light snack. you're a light snack, man. You know, that's all I have to say about Hank Lundy. You are a light snack, lightweight, man. That's all I can say. And you know, it sucks because we want to see Terrence Crawford. You know, we want to see him put to the test. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Terrence Crawford fan. I want the Postol fight. I want the Postol fight. Everyone wants the Postol fight. Everyone wants it. And I want to say this loud and clear to everybody. The Victor Postol fans, I'm also a fan of Victor Postol. I'm more of a fan of Crawford, but I like both guys. Either way. I just want to say this to all Terrence Crawford fans and all Victor Postol fans, okay? There's a lot of rumors and a lot of back and forth. A lot of nonsense and trash talk, a little bit here and there. And it's been more coming out of Postol's camp than Terrence Crawford's. But basically, like, Postol's camp saying that Crawford didn't want anything to do. They didn't want the fight. And, you know, there's a little trash talk going back and forth. And there was an interview. I think it was Hoop Jab. They interviewed Terrence Crawford. It was like a short video. And they asked Terrence Crawford, they said, you know, Victor Postol said you didn't want to fight. You know? And man, Terrence Crawford's, you know, his response, I mean, it was like just, you know, real recognize real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. And it's the same thing with Gennady Golovkin. And here we have a situation with Terrence Crawford. He made a point, and his response was, oh, Victor Postol? He was like, well, listen, everybody knows that I didn't have a fight. Everybody knows I was looking for an opponent. Where were they when I was looking for an opponent? They weren't calling me out. They weren't mentioning my name. No articles came out. And then after I signed this fight with Hank Lundy, then all of a sudden they start talking. You know, and that's the exact same thing that happens to Gennady Golovkin, especially with this pathetic loser, Lara, this loser We're piggybacking off of Triple G's name. Mentioning Gennady like after he signs a fight. Always mentioning his name. And now even Floyd Mayweather's piggybacking off of Triple G's name, talking about Triple G and, making headlines when he has no intention whatsoever of getting in the ring with no Triple G. You know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely no intention whatsoever to fight Triple G. Floyd Mayweather's just talking about Triple G so that, he stays relevant. And then when he announces his 50th fight against, like, Keith Thurman or Danny Garcia, that's who he's fighting. He's fighting Danny Garcia or Keith Thurman. And no one cares, honestly. I don't. No one does. Like, Floyd, just stay retired, bro. Don't mention Triple G because you will get splattered. You have no chance. Even your biggest nut hugger, Stephen A. Smith, was saying, like, stay away from Triple G. He was like, I have no hope in that fight. And it's true. Floyd will get splattered. Absolutely splattered. He has no chance. And that's why Floyd will never be an all-time great. Never, ever, ever will Floyd Mayweather be an all-time great. You know why? Because all-time greats like Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran, they all fought for the middleweight title at 160. All of them. All of them. And you didn't do it. So you're not on their level, you're not on their league, you're not in their class. And you never will be. Period. Never ever will be. And the only way you could is if you fought Triple G. And he called you out. And he called you out at 154. A division in which you had 2 titles plus the ring title. So, that's it. Anyway, I don't want to talk about Floyd Mayweather. He's not even worth our time. But when Terrence Crawford mentioned this about how, this guy just started calling me out after I already signed the fight, I just thought, wow, real recognize real. That's what happened to Triple G, and that's just like that just happens to deadly fighters. Now, I want to say this to Victor Postol's fans and Terrence Crawford fans, okay? The reason this fight isn't happening right now is because of Bob Arum and HBO, okay? Because Terrence Crawford will fight Victor Postol tonight in my backyard, in the locker room somewhere. He'll fight him. They'll go outside to the parking lot. Listen, Terrence Crawford will fight this dude anytime. And Victor Postol will fight Terrence Crawford any goddamn time. Tonight he'll fight him. I know both of these guys will fight each other. They do not have any fear of each other. Victor Postol believes that he'll destroy Terrence Crawford, and Terrence Crawford thinks he'll splatter Victor Postol. That's it. They both think that they could destroy the other guy easily. And that fight is going to happen 100%. The reason it's not happening now is because it's not big enough yet. And as a boxing fan, I hate to say that. I do hate to say that because we just want the biggest fights. We want the biggest fights. I want this fight now. I don't want no Hank Lundy. I want Victor Postol versus Terrence Crawford right now. But I know Victor Postol, he needs a big payday. Terrence Crawford needs a big payday. They both want to make some money. HBO wants to make some money. It's a big fight. They're both going to demand like $1 million or more for that fight. It's a big deal. It's 2 of the junior welterweight titles at stake, and the winner of that's the lineal. I mean, Postol is the lineal champion anyway, but the winner of that is the undisputed lineal champion of the division. Yeah, I know. I know Adrian Broner has a title, and I think there might be one more title out there, but who cares about those belts? You know what I'm saying? Terrence Crawford and Victor Postol are the guys at 140, and there's no argument about it. It's just a matter of them fighting each other and then fighting the best out there afterwards to prove it, and both guys should move up to welterweight after their business at 140 has been settled. So going back, I'm looking forward to the fight now. It's approaching, and you know what? Hank Lundy, he's not the guy I wanted Terrence Crawford to fight, but at the end of the day, I'm going to get to see Terrence Crawford put hands on somebody, and I like that. Because Terrence Crawford is a cold-blooded killer, just like Gennady Golovkin, just like Sergey Kovalev. He's a guy who finishes people off. And, it's an exciting event anytime that happens. Anyway, this is your boy Off from the Sweet Science Brothers, coming to you live. This ain't a prediction video because there's nothing to predict. You want my prediction? Hank Lundy getting splattered. It's an execution. I think he's going to finish Hank Lundy off in the 10th round. you know, from anywhere from 7 to 9, 10. You know, in the second half of the fight, he's gonna finish this dude off. Big time, bro. Big time. I love the fact that Hank Lundy start talking mad trash. I love it. I love it because that's you just like Terrence Crawford already has the killer instinct. You just like enhancing it. And you know, Hank Lundy, if he thinks Terrence Crawford's gonna get sloppy because of the trash talk, no. You know when Terrence Crawford's gonna get a little sloppy, and he always does get sloppy, is when he hurts you. For that like 1 round or 2, he's gonna get a little sloppy when he's going in for the kill. But guess what? At that point, you as the opponent will be hurt, so it's not gonna be as risky as this idiot thinks it's going to be. So I think it's a bad strategy on his part. But either way, that's what I think is gonna happen on Saturday. Let me know what you guys think. Peace.